43 drivers have visions of victory here today. 12 are also dreaming about a championship. Could Talladega be the turning point for some in their chase for the NASCAR Sprint Cup title? 500 miles of hold your breath, white knuckle stock car racing, folks. This is Talladega. It takes almost a complete lap to get these restricted engines up to speed, and during that first lap it looks like a moving parking lot. They are side by side, almost in qualifying spot until someone like there in the back, that's Jamie McMurray, moves out to make it 3 wide.
These cars are fast, but they have that restrictor plate on there, and it takes a while for the car to accelerate up to full speed. By the time they get here to turn 3, they're just about there, but it'll take just another half a lap or so before they get those last couple miles an hour.
Yeah, you'll see them start getting to each other's bumper, and that's whenever they really start picking up speed and doing what we talked about, the back draft, and it really works extremely well on these restarts because that's what they're trying to do. And they start bumping each other, then it's really going to accelerate the speed for these guys.
Saw the 12 car Ryan Newman there making his way to the back. Travis Kvapil, pole sitter, leads the first time by.
I see why everybody was so excited on these Sundays now. And I'm up here. I understand why everybody around me was so excited. The drivers, you're always apprehensive about this, as we talked in the pre-race show, just being a little bit concerned. Right here we're seeing some bump drafting taking place. Mike Wallace in that 33 car. This is the first time he's been in that car. Joe Nemechek there right in front of him.
That is first through fifth. 28 left side of your screen. Then the 8 of Almirola, Paul Menard. That outside line starting to move back up there. That's Casey Mears, his best starting spot of the year.
What I love about this racetrack, you got a lot of new guys at the front. Travis Kvapil leading the race. There's Eric Almirola second, and then Paul Menard right there in third. These guys are having fun up front.
Yeah, they are. And, it's always so strange. You start this race out, that inside line moves, and even though the guys on the outside are lined up somewhat, they just can't seem to make it. But they'll start making their charge back, and that's where we're going to be 2 and 3 wide, just like you see right here.
Strategy taking place here for Jeff Gordon. No surprise what he did here a year ago.
Now, don't panic. He's not. There's nothing wrong. He's probably just trying to find a spot he's comfortable running in without getting in trouble. He's being very patient right here.
Yeah, he's already seen something that he didn't want to be a part of at this point in time of the race. This is a long, long 500 miles, and I can't begin to tell you how much patience it takes to make everything happen that you want to happen throughout the day.
For you Dale Earnhardt Jr. fans, remember the backup engine in the backup car started at the back of the pack, and there he is making his way by one. Said he was going to try to get there if he could safely early on.
There's an old drafting buddy right in front of him, Tony Stewart. These guys know how to draft together.
Yeah, they do, and he hasn't wasted much time. We see a pass for the lead now.
Mike Wallace.
That's a Richard Childress 4th car in this race. Got Brian Vickers right behind him.
Little bump drafting for the Red Bull boys behind them, 83 and 84. That's Vickers and Skinner.
You can see right there where Brian Vickers hit the 33 car and just pushed him by Travis Kvapil there on the inside.
And Mike Skinner's a drafter too, buddy. He knows how to run these restrictor plate races.
Yeah.
Drivers were warned in the drivers meeting this morning. Bump drafting is okay, but not in the turns. It can get out of hand in a hurry. Shannon.
Mike Wallace in that 4th RCR car. I spoke with his crew chief Shane Wilson, who of course came over from the Nationwide Series. He said that this car qualified without the aid of a qualifying setup, so they were in race trim. And guys, they said that this car is the real deal. They are here to race.
Shannon, I talked to Richard Childress yesterday. He said this is what they're looking at for 2009. It is a brand new R&D car and an R&D Chevy engine. They decided to run with the driver not in the points to see how it perform at Talladega. And thus far, it's getting a pretty good grade.
Yeah, so far so good. And this is the way you do it. You just pick another car out there. This is the time of year that you want to prove some of these packages going into the next season.
Yeah, they're all taking their shot at Travis Kvapil in that Doug Yates Ford with Todd Parrott setting that thing up to still be able to hold all of these guys off right now. And the low line's working.
Third car in line is Paul Menard, who's made a lot of news this week, but would like to be able to give back to DEI with a good run here today. Jamie.
Well, he sure was. We saw him running top 10 last weekend, running 3rd right now. He actually announced this week, as you mentioned, he is going to the Roush Yates stable. He will be teammates with Travis Kvapil, your leader. He wants nothing more than to go out on top with DEI, prove that he's worthy and that DEI is worthy of winning here at Talladega. Dave.
His
worthy teammate Eric Almirola is right in front of him in that 8 car. Talked to Tony Gibson, the crew chief, this morning. Said he's really got a great race car, but he's a rookie. DJ, what do you do with rookies at Talladega? You follow him or not?
You usually hang them out when you get a chance. But, you know, these guys do have some experience, and so you'll work with them as much as you can.